One of the biggest questions that I get asked is how do I find all my car shows? Because you guys know that I go to car shows almost every single weekend. I'll first tell you guys how I find mine, which are in Texas, and I'll tell you guys also how other people found theirs through a questionnaire that I did on my Instagram. One of the best places to find car shows is on Instagram. And I've found over the past year or so a ton of different accounts. If you look at the suggested, you can also find a ton more car meets that are also great as well. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get car meets like recommended on the recommended page, but it's very unlikely. I haven't had that happen. I know a few friends have found it through that way, but I recommend just following the accounts and looking at their suggested. If you have any friends or family who are into cars and some of them go to car meets, then I recommend asking them because they probably know a good amount. I'm the friend who knows all of the stuff about car meets, so I'm referred to as the car plug, and maybe in a few years you will be too. If you don't already follow Park Up Front, that is one of the best apps to use. Now, I think it's based in Texas because I know that the Instagram is like all Texas stuff, but I will say that Park Up Front does have options. You can pick your state and pick your even like your region, your area, and you will find a good amount of car shows, I hope. I don't know if it's the same as Texas. I know Texas, California, and Florida have like the most car shows, but I do recommend that you download the app, you put in your state, your area, and you should be able to find a good amount of car shows. If you have a car that you want to put in the show, then you can register, but you do not have to pay that $10 fee or that free fee if you're not putting your car on the show, which is a mistake I almost made because I thought that I had to pay. If there's a ticket price, it'll be put on the meet on the Instagram account, so don't worry about going to Park Up Front for that. If you're just spectating, then go to the Instagram account. It should be in the bio, like most car shows, and then you're set. Yes, surprisingly enough, dealerships do host car meets. Now, it is not as often as regular car meets, but some of them do like once a year things, some of them do multiple year things, but I would follow the Instagram accounts of those dealerships or go inside the dealership and ask, do you guys host any car meets? Because there are times that they do host car shows. And if you're more into that like classy and reserved and smaller car show, then I definitely recommend going to those. Most car owners or people at meets are pretty friendly. So one of the things that I like to do is talk to the car owners. That's something I just do in general if I'm interested in their car. But if you talk to them, you can ask them about meets. Sometimes they'll tell you about meets, or they'll have like a little Instagram handle about one or about their account. Follow them and you'll be able to find, updates many of the time or meets. Now, like I've said, I know this option isn't totally ideal for people who are kind of shy, but I will say that this is a great way to find smaller, more local meets. I did do a questionnaire on Instagram asking people how they found their meets and where they were from, and I've gotten a lot of different recommendations, but a lot of them have also been the same. For my questionnaire, a majority of people said that they use Instagram or Facebook, which I 100% agree are the best places to find car meets. There are many groups on both sites, so you can just start by looking them up on either site that you prefer to use. As a photographer, sort of, when this person says that asking photographers about car meets is a good idea, then I 100% agree because car photographers follow the cars, so it's very important that they're always up to date on like the latest car events. Don't be afraid to ask because there's a great chance that they already got their weekend or next month planned with car shows or regular bookings, but unfortunately some car shows are exclusive to cars and photographers, like Cars and Cameras, one of the best car shows in the DFW area. But anyways, many times there are public events that they go to. This goes for about like every category that I've talked about, but being in a group chat is also a great idea because if you're in one, there will be a lot of people posting about them and it'll be local to you. So you can find all the information you need, find if it's exclusive, know the payments that you have to make if they have to be paid for. And they're great with making connections with people who are local. Another thing along this line is joining the Instagram channels of like your favorite car meets because they'll keep you updated and posted about anytime they have a car meet. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want more content that is related to cars or motorsports, then I recommend that you guys subscribe. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.